Well, good morning. Today is January 11th, so we will be in Proverbs chapter number 11. Well, as I got to the office this morning, and it took a little bit longer because of the snow and ice that's outside, and I got my Bible out and began to read Proverbs chapter 11. Proverbs chapter 11 is just packed full of good stuff. When you start in Proverbs chapter 11, the second verse is one that just jumps right out at me, jumps off the page. It says, "Pride leads to disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom." Again, we've been talking about wisdom a lot as we've been going through the book of Proverbs. And here it tells me that humility comes with wisdom. So when I have humility, wisdom will come. Man, humility is something that most people do not have today. I mean, especially us as men, we struggle with humility. But ladies do too. As guys, we want to be the best at everything. We want to have the best everything. We want to know the most about everything. I mean, we're just prideful people. And the Bible says, with humility comes wisdom. If I want to be a wise person, one of the marks of a wise person is humility. That means putting others before myself. Thinking of others before myself, not having to always interject my opinion or my thoughts. I'm to be a humble person. And with that comes wisdom. And as I read through the rest of this chapter, there's just some awesome stuff. Last time when I talked to you about Proverbs chapter 11, I read verse 12 and it says, "It is foolish to belittle one's neighbor. A sensible person keeps quiet." Man, it's foolish for us to talk bad about people. Who's my neighbor? Well, we were asked that in the New Testament, and basically Jesus taught us that everyone is my neighbor. So it's foolish for me to belittle or put down or talk bad about anyone. A sensible person just keeps quiet. I don't have to say everything that I'm thinking. Like I told you yesterday, we can just be quiet. Then when you jump down 2 verses to verse 14, this one just hit me too. It says, "Without wise leadership, a nation fails. There is safety in having many advisors." Man, as a person, as a leader, I want advice. I want wise leadership over me. And I believe God's given that to our church. We have a phenomenal group of men that God has put together to be our deacons, to serve our church. And man, sitting with these guys, they are awesome. They pray for our people every single day. We're constantly discussing how we can make our church better, how we can help people, how we can serve people. And we have some wise leadership in our church. And it says there's safety in having many advisors. That's true. None of us are better than all of us. That's a great quote that I read someplace. I can't remember where it was, but it's true. None of us are better than all of us. We need input. We need it into our life. We need to accept input, correction, advice, counsel. I was talking with one of my mentors just the other day, and I was asking him about a few things to pray with me about. And he gave me some phenomenal advice that I would have never thought of on my own, but God put him into my life to speak wisdom into my life and to help me. So there is safety in having many advisors. None of us are smarter than all of us, and we need good advice. So I hope that you'll have some godly people in your life who can speak into your life, who can give you advice, counsel, wisdom. Not just your buddy who runs around with you or anything like that. Find some godly, wise mentors that you can talk to about things, that can pray for you about things. People who are further down the road than you are, who can help you avoid some of the pitfalls and potholes in life. I hope this encouraged you today in Proverbs chapter 11. Be careful out there on the snow. And today being Saturday, I'll see you at church tomorrow. God bless you. Have a great day.